WrestleMania 40 was big, WWE Raw was big, Smackdown before Mania was even big. WWE can do no wrong right now, as they delivered their best rating for Smackdown in the go-home show for WrestleMania 40 in well over a year. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. The Smackdown numbers are in for the 5th of April show that happened just before the Hall of Fame induction. And Smackdown did well. It was successful. Did very well, in fact. It did 2.603 million viewers. Great rating, and the best rating that Smackdown has done since the December 30th edition in 2022. Now, can't exactly remember what happened on that edition. I'm going to assume, I think that might have been the one with Cena, to be honest. I think Cena came back to team up with Kevin Owens to take on the Bloodline. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was Cena and Owens versus Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn in the main event. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I'm trying to remember, and I think that was the show. So yeah, SmackDown here doing its best rating in nearly a year and a half. The demographic was pretty damn good as well. It was a 0.77, and this is the best demo since the December 25th show in 2020, which is, about 3.5 years ago. Now, that show back then did have an NFL game lead-in, but still, really good ratings. Overall viewership was great. Demographic was great. Obviously, this can be expected because the SmackDown itself was pretty shit. Not gonna lie, it was shit. But people were tuning in, people wanted to see if anything big happened in the lead up to WrestleMania, and unfortunately, nothing really big happened. The biggest thing on the show was Big Bronson Reed winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and that seems to be where the people were caring the most, because I was looking at the quarter by quarter numbers, and that one was the highest, and I will do a full breakdown of that later on tonight. But right now, just want to address the fact that, yeah, SmackDown doing its best rating in over a year and its best quarter in well over 3 years. So WWE right now, whether you like the product or you don't, they are very successful. They're doing well. Their gross, their revenue, they're just smashing it. They are, and the views and stuff, everything's doing well now. Obviously, the shows, the Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, they would rather be doing 3 million every show, 4 million, of course they would, but they haven't seen those numbers in a long time, so I think it's unrealistic to expect them just to start pulling out huge numbers. But, maybe SmackDown could start getting, closer to the 2.5 million mark every week, try and push towards 3, and I think if Monday Night Raw could get back over a 2, that would be great success there as well. So I think that's where they need to try and aim. For me, SmackDown need to try and stay above 2.5 million. That's kind of the rating they want to be doing, and Raw need to try and get into the 2 million mark. It's alright doing it once, coming off of WrestleMania, going into WrestleMania, but we know throughout the year, depending on what's on, depending on the kind of product and the build, heading up to the lesser pay-per-views, we do know that WWE can slip off quite a bit. But let's have a look at the YouTube videos then that were uploaded from this show. So on this show happened on the 5th of April, so approximately 2 full days after SmackDown aired. The highest rated clip was Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins and Jey Uso, all three of them, whipping the Bloodline. This got 918,000. Second highest was Kevin Owens and Randy Orton attacking Logan Paul with a sneak attack. This got just over 500,000. And the only other thing over 500,000 was Andrade choosing to turn on Escobar and Dirty Dom by helping Rey Mysterio. So that's the only 3 fids over 500,000 after, just over 2 days. Whereas in comparison to Raw, this past Raw, they had after less than 24 hours, they had 5 fids, well over 600k. So Raw definitely delivering better ratings than SmackDown, but still a good show for SmackDown. Like I said, highest rated show in nearly a year and a half. So everything right now for WWE is looking successful. We will break it down more when we get into these quarter hour ratings, but yeah, right now Smackdown on a roll, up 18% from last week's edition, up 13% comparing it to the last 4 Smackdown average ratings. So Smackdown going places, WWE going places, then you look at AEW seemingly going nowhere. I mean, we can argue that AEW is trying to compete with WWE, but I mean, in reality, they're a lot closer to TNA than they are WWE, and that's unfortunate for AEW because TNA absolutely fucking sucks. That's it, guys. Catch you in the next one. Smackdown's highest rating in well over a year. Peace out.